Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me on my first live Q&A. Let me see. I see I have six people in here today with Granny Goatee, or tonight over here. Thank you so much, Costanza, Steve, Decal, Callie, Grassman, Jablomi. I appreciate everybody joining me. Let me know if you can hear me. If you can hear me really well, just put something in the comment section and hit me with your questions. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and review this new item from Domino's Pizza, which is a five cheese. Now everybody knows Granny Goatee loves cheese. So this is a five cheese mac and cheese. Let me go ahead and pop this open now. It comes also in a buffalo variation. I did not get the buffalo. I got jalapenos and bacon, which is an add-on here instead. Okay, grandchildren? So let's see. It comes in a canister like this. Wow, that smells so good. Oh, that looks great. Take a look at that. Wow, that is a overpowering cheesy smell, and the are very, very pungent. You can tell they're pickled jalapenos. All right, let's go ahead and try this out. Yeah, most of the time they are subpar. Costanza. I'm actually more of a Pizza Hut granny. I'm sure you've noticed from all of my videos that I go to Pizza Hut more often. I haven't done a Domino's yet, but this is going to be the first one. It's very cheesy, Grass Man. Let's go ahead and see if we even get a cheese pull on here, okay? Hey, look at that. That is a nice cheese pull. Look at that. Hey, Domino's. Okay, let's try this out. Let me see what it tastes like. Mmm. That is extremely cheesy. There is quite a bit of bacon in here. I opted to get the bacon, and I am not regretting it. It is very salty though. Hi, Cali Thai Life. This is actually good. It's very cheesy. I don't know what cheeses they're using on here. I almost regret. I wish I didn't get the jalapenos and the bacon. I only want to taste just the cheesiness of it. But unfortunately, I put those ingredients in there. If you're gonna go ahead and order this, maybe don't put the bacon and the jalapenos in there, so you can get the mac and cheese flavor instead of it being just too salty. And I don't know, that pickled jalapeno is not good either. But the noodles are nice and al dente. They're not too mushy. That's very nice. Hmm. It is just too salty. I think it is because of that bacon. Now, this is two times in a row that they've been heavy-handed with the bacon and the saltiness on these items. Okay. I cannot eat any more of that right now. I have to set that to the side. The employee at the Domino's Pizza said they tried this today without the bacon and without the jalapenos, and he was ranting and raving about, excuse me, he was ranting and raving about how amazing it was and how much he enjoyed it. But for Excuse me, for $13. That is not a lot of pasta, and it's not very good. And I think that the bacon and the jalapenos actually ruined it. Let me see. Do we have any questions? How was Thailand? Were you there on business? No, I was visiting with Grandpa Goatee, Haywood. She has family out there. You like Italian Domino sandwich? I've never tried it. Maybe I will try that sometime, Grassman. Sodium overload needs sugary drinks. It's actually water. Uh, who is that? Who's Melendez? I don't know who that is. Uh, Vince. $13. Yeah, Constanza, that's ridiculous, right? It was. I think that was a slight upcharge for the bacon and the jalapenos, but still paying $10 for that. And take a look at it. After I dug into it for a little bit, there just isn't very much pasta here. It's not a lot, and I just don't like and you know what? This bacon is actually it looks like it's thick cut bacon, but it may not be cooked all the way through as well. I don't know. Let's try it a little bit more. Let's see if I'm going to have a stomach ache tomorrow because of raw bacon. Sodium overload is right. I cannot eat that anymore. It is so awful. I'm giving that like a 3.2 out of 10. I don't even recommend trying it the way that I got it. You should go ahead and just get that without the jalapenos and the bacon. How's Lemmy doing? Who is Lemmy? um, I've never had Turkish sushi cider. Do you drink a Coors with that? No, I'm not a Coors. I like Guinness, but this is just water. That is so salty. That is going to be a major fail for Domino's. I don't think it's going to be able to. I don't think it's going to be a home run at all. Sonic 3. Some of these things I cannot read. Ever punch? No, Granny Goatee is not for violence. No violence. I don't support any kind of violence. No, no punching. Can we see? Yeah. Y'all are so funny. Why do you think that Granny Goatee is I can't even talk about it on YouTube, but some of these questions in the chat, I don't know who Helga is. I don't know who Cardiff is. Anyway, I can go ahead and tell you about my trip. So, Grandpa Goatee and I went to Thailand for a little bit because Grandpa Goatee's family lives out there, and we hopped around. We have a place out there that we stay at, and we went over to see her mom and dad, and her sister, her cousins, her brother, and different family members. She's from a remote place in a village in Thailand, and I go every so often. This was my second trip, okay, that I have. I have a round one and I have a round two that I've done reviews. And I know a few people mentioned in the comment section of the last video that they weren't able to relate to some of the foods that were out there in Asia. And I completely understand that. That's one of the reasons why I was going to fast food places that I thought maybe it would be more relatable. But nevertheless, I'm going to keep that in mind for my next trip outside of the country, okay? Let's see. Have you ever been to Cape Coral? No, Tiger Lily, I've never been to Cape Coral. It sounds familiar, though, but I've never been there before. Can you ask Joyce to grab the uh, is Trump for Trump or Kamala? I think Trump is for Trump. That's one thing that nobody can disagree with, Alex. Um, uh, that's some alpha. Yeah, this actually is a dress that I got from my trip with Grandpa Goatee to Krabi. There was actually a really nice store where the lady was selling all kinds of different pants and dresses. And I thought, because I'm such a large and in charge granny, that none of the dresses would fit me. And so I was a little bit hesitant, but the lady, the owner of the store, brought the dresses down, and I started trying them on, and two or three of them fit on me just perfectly. And this was actually one of them, and they're really nice. I rather enjoy wearing them. All right, let's see. I am definitely. Let's see. I'm a granny, so I cannot be a CD. Uh, uh, this is a PG-13 stream. I cannot take off my dress. No tattoos, Greg. I do not have any tattoos. Uh, no, Granny Goatee shapes her own goatee. I think the goatee is in for a trim. But how does everybody feel about my polling? When I do conduct the polling, it's I think it's something that I need more participation in. Usually, I get around 10 or 15 polls. Votes on the polls. If you can give me more votes, I can go ahead and cater this channel more to your liking. um More. Who's stuttering John? Just wait, JJ. What poll? What are y'all talking about? So any of you have any questions that you want to ask Granny Goatee? Maybe about my background, or what made me want to start a YouTube channel and do these food reviews, or I can't do that. Josh from Jersey, obviously. No, Alex, I am not vegan. Actually, this pasta had five different kinds of cheese and bacon in there. Uh, my ring, Yuri. Okay, this ring has an interesting story. So, the diamonds on this ring, the diamonds I don't know if you could see it really well. The diamonds on this ring was actually Granny Goatee's father's um, on Granny Goatee's father's ring. And there was a time where this ring was taken from my father and given to a brother of his. And that brother of his took this ring, not this exact ring, but another ring with these exact diamonds on there, and took that ring and melted it and sold the gold value, but kept the diamonds. And that brother was not supposed to do that. And then when Granny Goatee's dad passed away, Granny Goatee got access to these diamonds again, these exact diamonds that were on my father's ring. And then Granny Goatee went and had this ring formed. And before, these diamonds were on an oval shaped ring, but I got this ring formed with white and yellow gold, and had the jeweler put those diamonds back in, so that I can have, even though it's not the exact same ring that my father had, I'm able to have at least something that reminds me of him. Uh, no, I don't work for any presidential administration. I am a patriot. You can see the big flag behind me, and of course, this is Sasuke. If there's any Naruto fans in here, used couch cushion. No, Kelly. Uh, the diamonds are not fake. Hey, thank you, Discount Dog. I really appreciate that. I'm very glad that I actually was able to get my hands on the diamonds themselves, and not lose it entirely. Uh, Hi, Aoka. Thanks for joining the live stream. I love your dogs. Your dogs are so cute. Stuttering John. I don't know who Stuttering John is. White Lexus. Do you use? I don't know. What? Uh, I don't have any cats, Proctor. Granny Goatee actually is not the biggest fan of cats. I'm more of a dog granny. I actually love dogs, and dogs love me too. Cats actually love me too. Whenever I go different places and I see dogs, stray dogs, or stray cats, or even to a friend's house or a friend of a friend's house who may tell me, "Oh, my dog is a little bit aggressive," or "My cat is a little bit aggressive," I always tend to have them warm up to me very quickly, and oftentimes the owners are surprised that their pets that tend to be aggressive with other people are so warm to Granny Goatee, and I think that's just my energy that they feel. And even out and about when I'm walking, oftentimes a stray cat or a stray dog will come and just park it right between my legs. And in fact, one time I was walking around in my neighborhood, and this is a true story, and it was late at night, and I was on a small street, maybe about a mile and a half from my home, and there was a small brown, like, I'm not sure exactly what the breed is, but those hot dog looking dogs, and it was like a puppy. It was not very big, and I actually started walking, and it kept on following me. And then I stopped, and it came right between my legs and laid on its back and kicked it all four of its feet up. So I started to pet the dog, and I looked for a collar. There was nothing there, and I figured, okay, this is a stray dog, and I just kept on walking. Okay, and then the dog kept on following me. The dog kept on following me. So I decided to walk home. Now, where I live, I'm not supposed to be able to keep pets, and I live in different places. But where I live near where I saw this dog, I'm not allowed to have pets. But I decided that if you can follow me home, then I will take you home, and I will somehow hide it or take you to the pound or something. Anyway, as I was walking, this dog followed me all the way to the house, and then once we got to a major street, and I was about to go inside of across the street to get closer to my home, I reached down to pick up the dog so that I can help it cross the street because I did not have a leash, and I was concerned that the dog would get hit by a car or something. And as I went down to reach down, it turned around and hightailed it in the opposite direction. And I somewhat walked after it a little bit. I didn't chase it, but it just for some reason hightailed it. And I don't know. I have no idea. I think it was because some cars started coming by on the street, but they didn't pull up into the street that we were on. But for some reason, the dog just booked it. And I'm telling you, this dog followed me for a quarter of a mile or a mile just on my heels the entire way. It was very cute, and I was actually very fond of the dog. I was quite bummed out that the dog ran away. All right, let's see what else you have for me. Did you wear the dog? No, I did not wear the dog. Um, what is your opinion about the dentist from Turkey? Granny, do you use no? What brand of tuck? I don't know who Rob Saul is. Um, okay, everybody. I think that we're doing this for about 20 minutes. That's sufficient. I gave you the review. It was a 3.3 for this. Um, Domino's five cheese mac and cheese. I don't recommend you get it. And Yeah, thank you for joining me on this first live stream. If you have any recommendations, I will go ahead and try to improve the future live streams. But I appreciate everybody that joined me. I appreciate all the likes and if any of you did enjoy the video, please subscribe and turn on that notification bell. I'll see if I can answer a few more questions before I go. Um, let's see. Will you bring back the granny voice? I'm trying to do the granny voice, but I go back and forth in and out of it. I can't keep maintaining it, I guess. Granny, have you seen Night of the Missing Stick? No, I haven't seen that. What is your favorite Isotopes album? I'm not sure. Anyway, everybody, have a good night. Thank you once again for joining me, and I will see you on the next video. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet, but maybe I will put out a poll for everybody. And thank you once again, and have a good night. Bye bye.